This lecture will focus on continuing competency and professional development. There are two entities that set the standards and regulate that you are competent in the profession of occupational therapy. The first is the State Licensure Board. In California, we call them CBOT. This stands for California Board of Occupational Therapy. The second is NBCOT, which stands for the National Board for Certification in Occupational Therapy. There are two professional organizations that help with getting the continuing education you need so you can meet the standards set forth by the State Licensure Board and the National Certification Board. They are AOTA, which is the American Occupational Therapy Association, and OTAC, the Occupational Therapy Association of California. These entities will be discussed more in detail on the next slides. Each state is different as far as their licensure and their regulations. California's licensure went into effect in the year 2000. Prior to 2000, California had a trademark law. This did not protect the public for occupational therapists who practiced unlawfully. Licensing renewal requirements are 24 PDUs over a 2-year period. A PDU stands for Professional Development Unit. Some of you may be more familiar with the term CEU. A PDU is similar to a CEU in which 1 hour of education seminars equals 1 PDU. Your renewal date for your state licensure is your birthday month in either the odd or even years depending on your year of birth. I was born in 1963, so my renewal is due this year to 2013. For more detailed information, use this link to see what qualifies for a PDU. This will also help you with an assignment you will have later. NBCOT holds the C and R trademarks when an OT or an OTA passes their national exam. You cannot call yourself a COTA or an OTR until you pass the exam. To keep the C or R, you must obtain 36 PDUs over a 3-year period after you pass the initial exam. The same PDUs for your state licensure can be used for your national recertification. This link will take you to the Professional Development Unit chart that NBCOT uses for qualifications for seminars that are appropriate for your PDUs. Some therapists choose not to keep their C or R after they complete their first 3 years as a practitioner. Some of you are thinking, why wouldn't you keep your C or R? I ask myself the same question since you use the same PDUs to keep the C or R. You do as your state licensure and cost is reasonable. In California, many companies only require you have your state licensure, but some want you to have both certification and licensure. An example of this is the VA system. Professional associations are great places to get your PDUs for your license or your certification, but these are not the only place that you can get your PDUs. AOTA and OTAC are voluntary mechanisms, not regulatory tools. Their primary aim of supporting excellence within the profession. They both have professional development tools to help assess your professional development and interests, develop a professional development plan, document professional development in a portfolio. Both provide PDU courses, and the links are here, www.aota.org or www.otac.org. As you all know, this year, OTAC's annual conference is in Sacramento, October 25th to the 27th at the Convention Center downtown. There is a student track, and this is a great way to network with other OTs and students from around the state. In summary, you have learned about CBOT and what the state regulations are for continuing education, NBCOT and the national regulations for continuing competency to keep your C, and about 2 professional organizations who assist you with getting the education you need to complete your PDUs so you stay a competent practitioner.